And we are back with the TPR Dynasty once again, everybody. Going underway this week against Texas Tech, trying to keep moving towards that national championship game appearance and keeping stride with Tennessee and Miami, trying to get that first national title one way or another. So, it's going to take a big game this week. We continue to kill it in recruiting as we got the #1 class in the country. #1 class in the country, and continuing to build onto that this week by getting the #1 punter and also getting the #6 defensive end to commit to the cause. We are looking to finish strong. We got the possibility, we got the guys that could possibly jump in and help us do that. So just trying to keep things moving forward. As you can see, Oklahoma State in big control down there in the south. And then you have Nebraska in the north, just undefeated, fighting off Missouri and Baylor to try and secure that spot. So here we go. We face Texas Tech today and their high-powered offense, passing offense, and see what we can't get going. In Jones AT&T Stadium here in Lubbock, Texas, the #2 team in the country will face off against the Red Raiders today. And the Red Raiders will kick off. Nebraska will receive. And we will get this game started 3 weeks away from being able to get Ernie Hughes back on the field. And Jackson will return this one. And Jackson's going to go up the right sideline. He's got some blocks set. He may have the edge, and he is gone. Jackson gets the touchdown. Derek Jackson, the 101-yard kickoff return to start the game off for the Nebraska Cornhuskers, who shut out Colorado 86-0 a week ago, and looking to continue that dominance here today against the Red Raiders. First down and 10. And they try to run a draw up the middle, and that's going to get nowhere. Loss of 1. And it's going to be second down and 11 for the Texas Tech Red Raiders here. And a pass is completed for 3 yards. It's going to be third down and 8. This Nebraska defense has really put it on the last couple of games. They've really turned up the heat, trying to show some sort of improvement from the beginning of the season. The first couple of games, they just got flat out burned. And an 11-yard reception. You see it a lot on third down. Their third down defense has not been as good as what it has been the last couple of years, as you saw there. And it's going to be incomplete, second down and 10, forcing their first incompletion of the game. And it's going to be second down and 10. Come out with 3 wide and a tight end in the pistol here. And Jones is going to knock him down after a 5-yard rush, and it's going to be third down and 5, ball at the 48. Texas Tech trying to convert another third down. Nebraska trying to get off the field for the first time today. get the offense back on for the first time, I should say. And Hunter is going to jump in front of this one, and he's got nobody ahead of him. This is going to be the easiest pick six you'll see all year. Another defensive touchdown for Nebraska. They had 2 last week, and when you get Trey Hunter in open field, one of the fastest players in the country, one of the best return men in the country, you're asking for a defensive touchdown, and that's exactly what happened here. So Nebraska scores their second touchdown of the game. We're a full 2 minutes into this game, and Nebraska's offense hadn't even been on the field yet. Good grief. And you can't stop the... I mean, the best way to stop their offense is let their defense and special teams score, apparently. So, first down and 10, and Texas Tech is going to take over again here in a 5-yard run. Jeff Hines gets tattooed between 2 Nebraska defenders. Very slow to get up after that play. And it's going to be 2nd down and 5. And hit as he throws, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. It's 3rd down again for the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Let's see if they can just either get a conversion here or just don't throw another interception. Good grief. And they're going to bring pressure. It's going to be no gain. And it's going to be 4th down and 5, ball at the 30 now. And Nebraska looking like they may just get their offense onto the field once today. Thompson back to return. And he's going to catch it, and he's going to cut to the right, go back left. He's got a hole, and he's going to be tackled just shy of the 40-yard line. No offensive plays. And we've got 2 minutes and 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. And that's just been how good that the defense and special teams is here for Nebraska. So, 1st and 10. They're going to send Carlson in motion. They're going to hand it off to Howard Thompson, who cuts back and gets his blockers in front of him and picks up 18 yards on his first carry. 1st down and 10 now. Ball at the 23. And Nebraska looks like their offense is getting started good. All right, so Thompson, he's going to take the counter, and he's going to find a hole on the right side, and he picks up 9 on that run. It's going to be 2nd down and 1. Ball at the 14-yard line. Nebraska threatening. And he's going to hit Harrison for an easy touchdown. 14 yards. And Nebraska goes up 20-0 here on Texas Tech in the first quarter. And we're seeing shades of last week early in this one. And it's not looking good for Texas Tech. And Burns is going to get the interception. The 2nd interception of the game by Rod Stevens. And that time the linebacker jumps out in front of it. And Nebraska will take over an excellent field position with the chance to break this game open early. And he's got his man touchdown, Dallas Williams. And Nebraska goes up 27-0. A minute 54 left in the first, and Texas Tech 28 down. Good grief. They've now scored half of their points on offense. The other 2 coming on a kickoff return for a touchdown and an interception for a touchdown. 1st down and 10 for the Red Raiders. And Foster comes up with a big hit, but it's going to be a first down as he holds on. 1st and 10. And Texas Tech is just reeling right now. They need to make something happen. And Clark cannot get there in time. It's a 13-yard reception. And Texas Tech is starting to get a little bit of momentum behind that offense. First and 10 for the Red Raiders. And it's going to be thrown away down the sideline. 2nd down and 10 for Texas Tech. 1:11 left here. Almost jumped by Richwalski, and it's only a 2-yard reception. It'll be 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 8 for Texas Tech. They sent some pressure, forced them to throw it early, and not a lot going. So, 3rd down and 8 for the Red Raiders here. And they run it. They pick up 6 yards, and it's going to be 4th down and 2. And they're going to go for it here. They need to get the momentum going one way or another. So 4th and 2, the Red Raiders will go for it. They come out in offset I formation. They send the man in motion. They hand off to him, and he runs right into Petway, and he stops him for no gain. Turnover on downs, and Nebraska takes back the ball. Man, this is pretty much a disaster for Texas Tech right now. Jackson makes the catch, 29 yards. And they're down deep in Texas Tech territory again. First down and 10. And Williams makes the catch, and Williams is down after a 19-yard reception. 4 seconds left in the first quarter. And they're going to hurry up again. They want blood. Ramirez is going to scramble, and he's going to get in the end zone for a 5-yard touchdown run. And that's going to be how the first quarter ends, is basically how it began with Nebraska scoring. And they'll be up 35-0 when the second quarter begins. Kicking off to the Red Raiders. It's going to go out of the end zone, and they're going to get the ball at the 25. And he is tackled for no gain. Falling forward, Clint Brown spun him out of control, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Oh, wow. He gets it out in the face of pressure, and he picks up 11 yards on that reception. 36-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for Texas Tech. First down and 10 for the Red Raiders, and surprise, surprise, Nebraska brings pressure, and Kevin Burns sticks his hand in there and deflects the pass. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Good grief, these guys are not messing around today. Oh, big hit by Louis Foster. But he catches it for a 9-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Holds on to that one, and that's, I mean, look, that was an impressive hit that he just took, and he held on to it. And they're coming out with a big set here. Looks like they're going left. And they stop him again. It's going to be 4th down and 4. The defense stands up for Nebraska. They bend, but they don't break. Ball at the 42 at Texas Tech punting here. Thompson back to return. He's going to get his blocker set up. He's going to head to the right boundary and cut back to the left. And he has a lot of space out in front of him. Makes a man miss. And Howard Thompson is going to return this kick for 6, 81-yard punt return for a touchdown in Nebraska with the 41-0 lead over the Red Raiders. And he just juked this guy out of his body. Good grief. A punt of 39 yards, a return of 81, and Nebraska's defense comes right back out. The offense doesn't even get to touch the field. Doesn't need to even touch the field. And he just throws this one away. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Louis Foster with another big hit. And he tackles him. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. Pretty simple little curl route there. Just sitting down where the quarterback can get him the ball and catching it. And it's going to be 3rd down and 2. I formation. And they're going to sneak the tight end out there, and he's going to rumble down the sideline and pick up 42 yards. Great play by Texas Tech, and it's going to be 1st down and 10, ball at the 34. They are threatening now. Jones got a great jump off that one, and they're just going to throw the ball away again. The pressure's coming. 2nd down and 10. Ball to 34. Oh! Jones gets in there for the loss of 7. He gets the sack. And he just throws his man to the side and just throws himself at the quarterback. And he just, what a hit. Good grief. 3rd down and 17, ball at the 41-yard line. And just trying to keep them from getting this 1st down here. And we all know it's going to be a pass, so come out in the ace. Brandon Jones again. Oh, man, and he can't complete it. Just kind of threw it out there. Dangerous throw. Luckily, the corner couldn't get turned around in time. And this is going to be another punt by Texas Tech. They get their longest drive of the day going, their best drive of the day going, and nothing comes from it. And this is going to go through the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback. So we're going to see Nebraska's offense once again today. Haven't seen a lot of them today because really haven't needed it. I mean, they've done they got half of their points just from their special teams and defense. They're going to run a triple option. They're going to toss it to Howard out to the left, and he's going to pick up about 5. And it's going to be 2nd down and 5 for the Nebraska Huskers. Coming out again. 2 running backs in the backfield, tight end, offset. And it's going to be 2nd down and 5. He's going to hand it to Carlson up the middle, and he's going to pick up 7. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 And they're kind of using up a little bit of clock here. Here we go, 1st and 10. They're going to go up the middle to Thompson, and Thompson has got nobody in front of him to stop him. He's going to score. And it's 48-0, Nebraska. As Howard Thompson takes his career-long run in for 6, and it's going to be 2 minutes left. And Nebraska up 49-0 after the 68-yard touchdown run by Howard Thompson. And again, the kick will go out of the end zone. It hadn't been pretty all the time, but it's been effective for as far as defense goes for Nebraska. Oh, big sack! Loss of 8. The second team comes in, and guess who's in there? James Harris. Or, excuse me, that was Brown. Brown comes in and gets the big hit on him. And it's going to be 2nd down and 8. This defense, there's a lot of talent on this defensive line. They're young, and they're really, I mean, just an aggressive group. Really, really good. Oh, the ball comes out and it's recovered. And a sack. Again, a loss of 3. And, oh, man, who came in that time? It was number 52, Bell. Forces the ball out on that one. And Texas Tech is going the wrong way. 3rd down and 23. Offset I. And they're just going to hand this one off. And it's a 2-yard gain. And Nebraska's going to call timeout. They want the ball back. They want to score. And it looks like they might bring them on this one. 4th and 21. Almost gets in. Thompson's going to get to return this. And he starts up the right side again and goes back to the left. He may have the edge. He does. And Howard Thompson with his 2nd punt return of the game. 55 yards on this one, and that's the score. 55-0 with 51 seconds left. And 1 punt return away from tying the all-time record for punt returns for a touchdown in a game set by Antonio Perkins back in 2000 and I believe that was 2003 with 3 against UCLA. And Nebraska is just laying it on Texas Tech right now. It can't do anything. It can't breathe. And Clark's going to push him, and it's a 10-yard gain, and that's going to be a 1st down and 10. 37 seconds left. Whew, my Lord. Almost picked up by Ben Harris, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10. 33 seconds left of the half, and Nebraska is just pounding the Red Raiders right now. Almost intercepted by Kyle Harrell. He just gets his hands on it but can't bring it in. It's 3rd down and 10 with 30 seconds left to go. Well, we all know what's coming here. Question is, can Nebraska get off the field? And Martin's coming from the outside. He hits him as he throws. Wallace is out there, and he can't bring it in. Another dropped interception by Nebraska's DBs. And it's going to be 4th and 10. Oh, my goodness. The opportunity squandered. And Howard Thompson is going to get a chance here in the first half to get his 3rd punt return for a touchdown in a game. Can he do it? Howard, he's going right like he has the last couple of times. He cuts back left again. And he's going to do it! Howard Thompson for the 3rd time today on the punt return. A 76-yard punt return for a touchdown, and he ties Antonio Perkins' record of 3 punt returns returned for a touchdown in one game. My God. So here we go. 1st and 10. First play of the second half, and I mean, just not much you can say about this. Texas Tech is just getting beat down, 63-0. Oh, Lord. They've moved the ball pretty well, but the defense just ends up standing up every single time and coming up with a big stop. And Hunter's going to pick it off again, and he is going to... No, he can't shake him off. He had green grass in front of him, and he just could not break that last tackle that would have propelled him into the end zone. Ran into his own man to start off. Lance Fontaine was out there, and they corral him out of bounds. And Nebraska's going to have the ball at the 29-yard line, and just, I mean, God bless. I mean, they just really have put it on them today. The Texas Tech has just not had an answer for anything that Nebraska has done, and that's going to be the first positive play the defense has really had all day, and it was an incompletion. Vaughn Ramirez just, I mean, he was trying to throw across his body, which you shouldn't do, and he was lucky it was incomplete instead of intercepted, but... And Harrison, Brady Harrison is going to score 29-yard touchdown reception at 69-0 with 5:06 left in the third, and Texas Tech still just not able to make the plays happen. Going to get the ball back here. Ball at the 25 again. But just not a lot going good for him right now. Fontaine keeps him steady, and he loses 1 yard on that play. 2nd down and 11. The pressure was really coming in there. This defense is just so fast. Second and 11. And they get him for a sack and loss of 3. Louis Foster gets the credit for that one. It's 3rd and 14. Ball at the 21, and trying to force another punt to give Howard Thompson the opportunity to break the record. A coverage sack. A loss of 9. 4th down and 23. And Texas Tech is punting again. Another jailhouse blitz there. Here we go. Howard Thompson, can he do it for the all-time record? He's going to be able to return it. And he's going to take it starting left. He's going to come back to the right this time. He's got blockers ahead of him. He's going to cut it back, and Howard Thompson does it! 4 punt returns for a touchdown in the game. And Nebraska is up 76-0 as Howard Thompson submits his legacy. And Stone, God bless. 4 in a game. 4 punt returns in one game for a touchdown. Let that sink in. That is truly a special performance. And you all saw it here. Oh, a fumble! It's Hunter Looky what he found, and that's the 4th turnover of the game for the Red Raiders. Wow. And they may overturn this one. They may take another look at it, but yep, they're going to look at it. And Texas Tech will probably keep possession here. And yep, they will. He was down. He was down. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Texas Tech. Just absolutely nothing has gone their way. I mean, this is the best thing that's happened to them all day. And is that play getting overturned. It's been rough. I mean, it has been a very, very rough outing for the Red Raiders. And I'm sure they're just ready for this one to be over. Oh, wow, he comes open, and he's going to pick up a big gain. Up to 174 yards passing now. Just broke off his route and got upfield. Great awareness by the wide receiver. It's going to be 1st down and 10 now. And it's complete for a 5-yard reception. Texas Tech may have something moving here now. With 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 5. And sacked! Charles Gibson comes in on that one. Knocks him back about 7 yards, and it's going to be 3rd down and 12. And the last thing you want to do if you're a Red Raider fan right now is punt, because you know who's going to be back there to return it. And Brown gets the sack and loss of 8. It's going to be 4th and 19, and Texas Tech is going to have to punt it. Do I hear 5? I mean, you may as well just kick this out of the end zone if you can. Oh, they're gonna fake it, and it's going to be incomplete. And Nebraska is going to take over 1:28 with the ball pretty much at midfield. Just nowhere even close. I like the idea. I hate the play call and the execution, but I get it. Like, you need something to happen. And Ramirez is going to throw this deep. Oh, and he gets separated from the ball on a huge hit. Otherwise, he had Dallas Williams deep in Texas Tech territory. That would have been a huge play. But instead, 2nd and 10. And Nebraska just trying to get that flow going again. And he completes it out to Corey Doyle for about 15 yards. And they're going to be well below their season average as far as offensive production, but they haven't needed their offense. I mean, they've scored most of their points on special teams and their defense, which doesn't happen all the time. And Harrison is going to dive, and he's down at the 1, 1st and goal. Almost got in. So here we go to make it 84-0, and they do. Casey Carlson on the 1-yard touchdown run. 54 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Nebraska is just running away with this one pretty much. Goes to the end zone. They're going to get the ball at the 25. And boy, I mean, this is just, they got the 2nd team defense in again. And it's going to be a 4-yard reception. 2nd down and 6. And let's see what they do here. Second and 6. They're in the shotgun with a running back to his side, and Brown brings him down after a 1-yard run. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. That could very well be the last play of the third quarter. And it will be. And Nebraska is comfortably in the lead, 84-0 over the Red Raiders. Everything going Nebraska's way here. Third down and 5. And they cannot get the conversion. It's going to be 4th and 3. Ball to 32, and they're going to punt this away. And here we go. Howard Thompson, he's already had 4. He's broken the all-time record. And he's going to let this one go. And they're going to get it down deep in Nebraska territory. It's going to be 1st and 10, ball at the 16. Might be trying to come off the gas just a little bit. James comes in now. And he's going to hit Williams, and Williams is going to Todd Williams for 20 yards. Showing off the speed. $20-yard gain. And he's going to hit Williams again, and it's a 4-yard reception. 2nd down and 6. Carlson and Thompson in the backfield. Option. Thompson to the left. Thompson. One man to beat. Thompson trying to get the edge, and he does, and he scores again. A 60-yard touchdown run, Howard Thompson. And it's 90-0. Nebraska leading Texas Tech. I mean, this Nebraska backfield is going to be good for such a long time. It is scary how good, how much talent that they have in that backfield, and how they use it, and how they work in the pass game. I mean, everything about this Nebraska team is just working today. And except for that, that was a 14-yard reception there, and it's going to be 1st and 10, ball at the 39. But he's approaching 200 yards pass. But when you get the defense, the offense, and the special teams working like they have today, I mean, you just can't stop them. And that's going to be another sack for Nebraska, and that's going to be a loss of 8. It's going to be 2nd and 18. And he picks up 18 yards, and it's going to be 3rd down and 1. And Williams has got over 100 yards receiving today, and Rod Stevens gets over the 200-yard mark. And he gets the 1st down on a 2-yard run. Trying to wind out this clock, but also getting the end zone so they don't get shut out. And sacked again. Rod Stevens loses 8. Jason Brown gets his 2nd. I mean, they're getting a good push. They're only sending 4. They're sending their 4-down linemen, and they're still getting tons of pressure. And broken up on the play. That was James Harris getting in on that and getting his hand in between the ball and the player, or the wide receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down and 18 now. And it looks like they're looking for a pass. Maybe. And it's going to be 4th down and 1 with the ball at the 41-yard line. I expect for them to go for it here. They're in that range. And guess who they went to that time? That's right, Williams again. Been a thorn in the side. They're going to throw for it. And they go to Gibbs, and he gets the 1st down. It's going to be a 16-yard reception, 1st and 10. 250 yards passing for Rod Stevens. Oh, boy. At this point, Nebraska has given up on the 100, and they're just trying to keep the shutout intact. Sacked! Again, and that time it's Kevin Burns. His 3rd of the game. You talk about Trey Hunter, you talk about Howard Thompson today. But Kevin Burns has had himself quite a game as well. Almost picked off again. John Clark had his hands all over that ball. Nobody in front of him. That would have been 6 for sure. Oh, my goodness. A missed opportunity for him to get in on the scoring for the defense. Instead, it's going to be 3rd down and 17. And oh, Gibson hits him as he throws. 4th down and 17. And they may just kick the field goal here. And I don't believe that they're going for it. They're going to go for it. They want 6. Incomplete, and it's going to be a turnover on downs, and Nebraska will take over with 2 minutes left in the game. Incomplete. A dangerous throw, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Doyle is going to pick up about an 18-yard reception on the slant. Going hurry up. And he's going to hit Doyle. Nope. Knocked away. Separated. Couldn't hold on to it after the hit. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. They got the ball at the 50 still. And they get it out to Carlson, and Carlson's got blockers. Carlson is going to score on the screen pass, a 50-yard touchdown reception, and it's 97-0. Nebraska beating Texas Tech, trying to make it 98-0. So here we go. 1st down and 10. We got all the 2s in. And Doyle's going to pick it off, and Doyle will have the ball at the 10-yard line for Nebraska with 1 minute and 17 left. He just about took that one to the house, too. My goodness. Great play, and Nebraska might just do it here. Nope. Intercepted in the end zone by Texas Tech. Wow. They went for it all on the first play. It was Jesse James. He couldn't get the ball out in front of his receiver, and it is going to be first and 10 from the 20-yard line. Texas Tech will probably try to run out the clock, would be the smart thing to do, given how bad they were getting their butts kicked right now. And it's going to be, nope, tackled for a loss. Under a minute left now. Pistol formation with 3 wide receivers. And it's going to be a 4-yard reception. 3rd down and 7. Ball at the 23. And they're going to get the first down, and it's going to be 18 seconds left in the game here in the 4th quarter. It's looking like this is going to be basically another Nebraska win. Shutout fashion, back-to-back shutouts for Nebraska now. And this may be the last play of the game. And it will be in Nebraska on a record-setting day in the punt return game by Howard Thompson. Will win this one, improve to 7-0, and Howard Thompson with 442 all-purpose yards and 6 touchdowns. In Nebraska, the number 2 team in the country, asserting their will the last 2 weeks. Trey Hunter with another great game, and until next time, guys, we'll see you then.